All right. Settle in. we're gonna rant a bit here. I would like to be doing a review of the game itself and the great things about it and how the physics are much improved, how the new way of swinging has a lot of great potential, how there's going to be more reward for having a higher skill at playing this game, how the designer is much improved, how there's going to be these amazing courses to play. I'd love to be talking about all that stuff. But I can't personally, because there is a huge issue in this game that really feels like a bait and switch and feels really scummy. And if you don't know what it is, we'll get into it. If you enjoy anything that I say at any point in this video, make sure to hit like. If you want to hear more stuff from me, hit subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think as well. But let's get into it. So the game launched in early access on February 21st. And I'm going to use, I guess I can do Canadian and US. So the base game was $70 US, $90 Canadian. The middle version of the game was $100 US, $130 Canadian. And the Legends was probably like $130 US and like $160 Canadian, something like that. Right? And so early access, you got some goodies. Depending if you got the middle version or the Legends, you got different amounts of goodies, which is fine. I mean, that's common these days. That's a normal thing to do with a sports game of any kind. So, and you got to play for a week early, so that's good too. Game starts, and we'll get into kind of some issues here. So let's go to my player progression. Thing that we learned in the first look was that in order to use attribute points, so I've got 71 attributes down there right now, 71 attribute points, sorry, right now, right? Something I can use 71 points, right? Nope, you got to use VC to use them, and the more that I use, it's 175 each one, right? So the more I put in here, the more I got to spend. Probably not the best, well, definitely not the best way to do this. It's you're paywalling basically, and you're making me earn two different things to level up my player. So that's not fantastic. But when the game came out, it was like 120 or so VC per round that you earned. Plus there are a bunch of quests, which we can look at real quick. So there's like daily quests. Right, you play these tournaments as a greenskeeper, I guess in this case. You get a little bit of VC here. You play a society event. You play tournaments. You know, there was season. There was a bunch of stuff in here. Now the thing is, when the game started, that VC number was higher, and there was more of these things. There was things like hit a combined X thousand yards of drives and you get a certain amount of VC. Make X thousand feet of putts and you get certain VC. There was a bunch more. All right. The other thing they've done now is they have some of these quests that, and I'm not finding them right now, don't have VC attached to them. So once I get to 2.5 million, I guess I get some there. Here's one. There's a quest. I get a watch. Whoop-de frickin' do. Right? Here's one. I get some fittings. Okay, fine. Here's one. Again, I just get some my player XP. There's no VC. When the game came out in early access, these all had VC, and there was more of them. So it was a lot easier to earn VC. It also was about, and I'm going off memory here, and somebody's going to correct me, and I'll be quite thankful when you do. It was also about 120 a round VC that you got for just playing the game, right? Within the early access, they adjusted that to 90. That one I know about for sure. So it was 90 per round. And to spend VC to use attribute points was 125 each. So what happened was people were leveling up their players really quickly, getting to 99 overalls. People had 99 overalls within a couple days of the early access of the game. And there was some talk about, yeah, this is way too easy. It's way too quick. There's no progression here at all. Like, we're just racing to get all of our archetypes to 99. And then, what are we going to do? Right. And so, yeah, there was some thinking that this is a bit too fast. And so had 2K come out and said, you know what? You guys are getting attribute points way too quickly. Let's calm. So, by the way, attribute points you get, I think, basically from XP. So when you level up in XP, you get attribute points. It's how I understand it. I'm not entirely sure, but it's to do with XP, right? So had they gone, all right, guys, people are leveling up too quickly. We're gonna pull the XP back a little bit, and have this take a little bit longer. I think people would have been okay with that for the most part, right? Instead, what they did was they nerfed the crap out of VC. So like I said, they got rid of a lot of the VC from those quests. They dropped the amount you got from a lot of them even more. They changed the VC you get per round to 54 from 90 and originally from like 120 or something. And they increased the cost of basically everything that you buy VC for. So 125, nope, 175. So they basically meant you're going to get less XP across, you're going to get less VC across the board, and everything you need VC for is going to cost more. And they've done that the eve of the launch of the main game. So here's the thing. Here's how it looks. Is this how it is? I don't know. But here's how it looks. It looks like they brought the early access game out. They gave really favorable playing conditions as far as earning XP, earning VC, made the game very player friendly so that they got all kinds of great reviews because people were talking about, they weren't talking about the leveling up system really at all because it just worked. And they were talking about all of the great things that they'd upgraded in the game, how the way the ball reacts in the ground, the ball physics is way better. The way that the course designer is, the new swing, all that stuff. That's where all the focus was. And this game got amazing, amazing reviews. It looks like they did that to get all those great reviews. And then right before people are going to buy the game, they very quietly, without saying a word, nerf the crap out of it so that the people that didn't pay for the early access game got hammered. So what's happened now is you have people who got the game in early access, paid the extra 30 or 40, however many dollars it was. They have 99 overall characters, or they have 90 overall characters, right? They have characters that are way higher. The people that didn't buy that are sitting here like me with 72, 74. My buddy of mine is at 76, I think. And it looks like what they're doing is they are trying to, I don't want to say force, because you can't force me to do anything. They're trying to highly incentivize me purchasing VC. Because for two reasons. One, I see guys out there with 90 plus overall players with my 72. And if I want to compete online, I'd like to have, at least a fighting chance. And by having me have 71 available AP, which is ludicrous, that I can't use, they're trying to get me to go buy VC so I can actually use my AP. All right? And it gets worse. If we go into these skills, I have 104 skill points available. But I can't use any of them because these don't unlock until I get to level 75. Which, wait, how do I get? I need VC. So I can't use any of these. I can't learn these new shots. I can't get, boosts to transition or swing path or contact or any of that stuff. Because I don't have the VC. And the VC is extremely slow to earn. So when TGCTours starts up next month after, whenever they decide to start up, and they've got a real decision on their hands because of this mess, I'm not going to have a chance to compete, right? I'm going to be playing against guys who have new clubs. Again, there's club fitting, but this is an analogy. I'm going to walk in there with my Walter Hagen Ultras from the 70s and my Balata ball. And, I'm just going to be, it's such a handicap to those guys that it's not going to be fun to even try playing because I'm not going to have a chance, right? I'm going to be way behind them. And I'm going to be like that for months. And that's the issue. Had they had the game like this from the beginning, had they said, you know what, we are going to have you grind. It is going to take you a long time to get your guy maxed out. Here's how you're going to do it, etc., etc. And even with them having VC tied to it, if it had been like this from the beginning, okay. But what they've done is scummy. It really looks like they're going, we're getting your money one way or the other. Either we got it from you because you paid early access, or we're getting it from you now because you're buying VC. But you are not going to compete buying the standard version of the game and nothing else. And that is scummy. I cannot support it. I cannot wrap my head. I cannot recommend it to any. I can't recommend this game to anybody right now. I can't support this. So what's going to happen going forward? I'm going to have a look at Seamount for Life is a big PGA Tour 2K streamer. He streams other stuff too, but really big 2K streamer, or PGA 2K streamer, who he was going to stream launch day, and he streams in Eastern. It's like Saturday afternoon and Tuesday evening. And he was streaming throughout the whole of the 2K23 game when most people had given up and just stopped and gotten bored or whatever, right? When this change happened, he's made the decision. He is not streaming the game right now. He canceled his launch day stream, which would be a huge deal. For any content creator, launch day is big, right? But he's going to do a 12-hour stream. He was going to have tons of people in there. It was going to be a great celebration of the game. He canceled it. And he is canceling every stream, every schedule. So every Saturday, every Tuesday, he is not streaming this game again until this VC issue is either rolled back or resolved in a sensible way. That is a massive stand for him to take. I fully support him in doing that, and I have the utmost respect for Mark for doing this too. It would be very easy to just kind of grumble and just, but still play. And he's like, no, this is wrong. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. So I'm not streaming it. He's basically boycotting it. I am nowhere near the streamer that he is. I'm nowhere near as consistent as he is. I don't have anywhere to the audience he does. My streams aren't as good as his are. Okay. But I'm joining him. I'm not streaming this game either until some kind of resolution has been come to, and one that we're satisfied with. Okay. I'm doing the same thing. I'm not streaming. And further to that, you're watching this on YouTube. I won't be making 2K25 content either. I won't be doing course playthroughs. I won't be doing any career mode. I won't be doing any TGCTours. I won't be creating any kind of content for that until there has been some kind of resolution. And there's two reasons why I'm doing that. There's three. First of all, I saw Seamount do it, and I thought, you know what? That's a hell of an idea. Why didn't I think of that? Yes, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Second is, what would I stream right now anyways? My character sucks. It wouldn't be fair to a course designer for me to play their course using my crappy character, because the course wouldn't play anywhere near how it's supposed to. So it doesn't really make sense to do playthroughs right now. And do you guys really want to watch me grind through career mode? No, because I'm gonna fly. I would fly through it as fast as I could, and it'd just be boring as hell, right? Further to that, I don't even want to play a game. I will pick it up occasionally, maybe once a day. Maybe I'll play a round in career mode, maybe, and just rip through it as fast as I can. I play it on perfect swing because I just can't be bothered to try to figure out how to play the game right now. You guys want to see that? No. So it's not just me being, taking a stand against the man, because frankly, the man's not going to really notice me. They don't care. It's more, and but it's part of that. I want to at least do something, but it's more that I don't have anything to show. I don't have anything to stream, really. So until we get to a point where I can actually get my character leveled up at all, and then be actually somewhat competitive against other people, there's no point. So that's where we stand right now, guys. You won't see any 2K25 content until this changes, and changes for the better, and changes in a way that I feel comfortable that it is player friendly enough that I would say to somebody, yeah, you should get this. I hope you guys are okay. Well, I mean, I hope you guys are okay with that. I mean, I'm doing it regardless, but I hope you guys at least understand why I'm doing that. I also want to make it clear, this is my opinion. If you are playing this game, if you are streaming it, if you are making content, I'm not going to sit here and say you shouldn't. Tell you right now, Respawn is doing nightly streams for the most part, and they're really good, and I've watched them, and I encourage you to go check them out. Twitch.tv/Respawn, and I think it's Respawn TV on YouTube. He multi-streams. Either way, go check him out. He's got some good stuff on there. He's sharing a lot of the same concerns, and he's streaming it, and that's fine. It's absolutely fine. So make sure you're supporting. Make sure you're supporting him. Make sure you're supporting any of your other favorite people that are streaming this game. It is just me making a decision. I'm not going to stream it right now until it gets to a better place. Any questions, put them in the comments down below. I think my Discord's down there too if you guys want to get yapping in there. That'd be fine as well. But this is where we are, guys. This is where I am. We'll see what happens going forward. If there is a change at any point, then I will probably say somewhere that, okay, I'm not boycotting anymore. But yeah. And I guess the only other thing is, people might ask, like, so I didn't get this game from 2K. I'm not anywhere near a big enough streamer for them to, give me a code or anything. And that's fine. I actually don't think they should work with me because I'm that critical. But I bought the game. I didn't buy early access because for me, after tax, it would have been $45 more being Canadian. And I felt like $45 for a week, I can wait a week. Had I known they were going to do this, I wouldn't have bought the game at all. I would have just been like, nope, until you guys sort this out, I'm not even buying the game. So I bought the standard release game on launch night. And here's where we are. How much I play this game depends on 2K, basically. And how much I put out there depends on 2K as well. So that's where we are. Anyways, I've been rambling. I knew it'd be rambly. You guys know I don't do scripts. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Leave comments down below. And I will hopefully see you soon when we're in a better spot with this game.